if I might just step back a step or two, in my opinion, education is very important. We should be stressing to our viewers that to go on to college, learn as much as you can. That's my opinion.
Well, how can we do that, Harold? Yeah, I didn't go to college, and you didn't go to college. And look at us.
We're self-made men.
Oh, sure, blame me. This week on Adventures with Bill, we're going to deal with a problem that a lot of people have in the woods, and that is mosquitoes. They don't bother me. Mind you, I have flies in my pants. But as you can see, Bill has a real problem with them. They seem to just... There are people like this. They just seem to go for them. Quite a few of them going for Bill in this particular home. So what we're trying to do is show you some of the various ways that you can protect yourself from the mosquitoes or black flies or gnats or pterodactyls or whatever it is that comes after you. This is taking some vinyl screening and just wrapping yourself up in the screen, like make yourself into a porch, really. This is Bill's own idea, and you want to give that a real good tug. You could probably start him up like a lawnmower. I don't think this one's very effective. This is another. There's a concoction made up of lemon juice and honey, I believe it is, and according to Bill's grandmother, I think she said this works real well. Come on, she was covered with bee stings. And you know what we discovered, unfortunately, was that this actually attracted the mosquitoes. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been on me. And now this is more of the unusual approach. He's made himself completely airtight. It's just tape and a bug jacket. But unfortunately, there's a mosquito in there with him. Down, no, it's up in the arm, Down. So really, you can't see it, of course, because inside, it's over here now. It's in the jacket. So I thought I saw it go by his face. Oh, I got it. Now this is the conventional method. These are the aerosol cans with the CFFs, the Fs in them that are punching the hole over the Antarctic. Who cares, Anyway, I'm going to be using the double dose here on Bill, and they say it's a nerve gas or something that it can actually completely destroy the human mind, which I didn't realize Bill was a so that was a little cruel, I think, on my part, but fun. So Bill showed us some of the other. These are various hand lotions. I think Avon has one, and so on. They work real well in the woods. Apparently, they work as well as any bug repellent. And what you do is you hold out your hand there and just put it on there, and I don't know how that happened, but I guess he had it set for a sprinkle or something. Anyway, I managed to clean most of it off myself.
It is winter. My skis swoosh under me, my feet thrown left and right. I struggle to stay upright. I'm out of control, going too fast, falling, slipping on the edge of disaster. I hate these T-bars.
All right, at this point in the show, we like to have a feature where you can kind of get to know Harold and the young people of today and the difference between the two.
Huh? Progress, friend or foe? I don't think so. Should things be expected to get bigger every year? Think about your aunt. Maybe things are okay. Maybe things should just stay the same or get a little worse. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, implying that things should get better every year says that maybe something was bad. Well, maybe it wasn't bad. Maybe it was good. Maybe it was so good that it could only get bad. That could happen, right? That could happen, sure. And I've learned to accept that. I don't think that the older generation has, though. No, I don't think that at all. And if you agree with me that that could happen, in this lifetime, would you please phone my parents and tell them that D- is not technically failing a course? Please?
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more features, more guests, and the spine-tingling conclusion of the story of Moose Thompson, dancing buff.
That's short for buffoon.
If any of you have a teenager in your house, I'd like to have a word with you. Unless you're Jerry Lee Lewis. There's only one thing that you need to remember with a teenager, and that is that every one of them needs a shower. Some of them actually need a cold shower. Some of them should be dipped in ice. You want to keep your kid clean, and you want to keep them at home. You want to keep your kid out of trouble with the police, the dermatologist, and the obstetrician. Keep them in the shower as much as you can, and make sure they're alone. We're out here on location with my good buddy, Dougie Franklin. And what has to be more truck than I ever thought possible, Doug?
Well, Red, you gotta have yourself a big truck if you're gonna be crushing cars. And, you know, crushing cars, it's fulfilling. It's a fulfilling job, but you gotta take it in perspective. It's only one small facet of the truly balanced existence. And it should be treated as such.
Well, now, this is an excellent message to the young people of today, Dougie. Driving a monster truck is just not the be-all and end-all.
No, oh, you can say that again, Red. I mean, there's polishing her up. There's adding stuff to her. Like them lights up there, they didn't come stock. I put those on myself. And, you know, then there's paying for it, too. That's a challenge. And the young folks, they need a challenge today, Red.
Yeah, they do. You just know so darn much about trucks.
Well, you know, you take her apart so many times and put her back together, and it's only a matter of time before you figure what them extra parts is you got left over, and of course you got to take her all apart again, and after a while you know all about it. Look, hey, that does make sense. It does make sense.
Are you going to start her up for us? I thought you were going to say that.
I was going to say.
I'd love you to do that.
You know, there's a vibration going on here today, isn't there? It's like you're picking up on my beats.
Love you, big guy.
I love you too, Red. Now look, I'm going to start her up, and I'll just tell you as I start her and go through the operation of her, okay?
Well, that sounds great. We've been looking forward to this. Doug's going to start her up for us.
All righty.
Great.
We got ignition.
All right, go ahead.
Nutshell, Red. You really, pretty well, I don't think you need to know any more to take this baby out.
No, I don't think so. It's Dougie Franklin, man of few words.
I think maybe I should, I heard when she was going there, I shut her down, I was hearing a bit of a tick. I think I'll just start her up one more time.
Start her up again? You don't have to. I mean, we've had it if you don't want to.
Well, it's for my own edification. You carry on with what you're doing. Battery's going on me.
Oh, that's too bad. There is a God. So anyway, I just wanted to finish off about Moose and Buster down at the Bam Bam Club in the Moose costume. They're down there, and they come out on stage in front of about 400 revved-up women who've paid $20 each, and it isn't to see costumes. The stereo's pumping away there, and the two of them are staggering around on the stage, and suddenly Moose's foot catches the costume, rips a big hole in it. Wow. The women go wild. They're trying to see why they call him Moose with a big M. And golly, they're going nuts in there, and they're holding up $10 bills and yelling, "Take it off," and suddenly Buster and Moose realize what's going on, because they were sitting in those same seats a week earlier holding up $5 bills when it was ladies' night. It suddenly struck them that this form of entertainment was tawdry and exploitive and darn profitable. Golly, the two of them come home from there, and they had their underwear full of money, which no bank will touch. But anyway, it was a great time, and if my wife is watching, I'm coming straight home, and there is nothing in my underwear that wasn't there when I left this morning. So, on behalf of myself and Harold, that says it all for me, and the rest of us up here at the lodge, keep your stick on the ice.